There we go. Sorry, having some issues. Not liking how that looks. There we go. Let me lower this. What's up, everybody? Good morning. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Half awake. All right, let me see. Man, you guys in the chat are already rocking and rolling. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Everybody's doing well this fantastic weekend. Adjust this so that when Lady Prime shows up, it's ready to rock and roll. What is up? Canned Onion Gaming Neil is here, and he says, got the feeling we will see Superman covers here. Well, it is titled Superman Being Super. So, great guess. But good morning. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Dave? Just your average geeks. What is going on? I'm liking your retro card pack vids. A few years ago, before Ollie was born, I bought a bunch of boxes of cards because I was like, man, when Ollie gets older, we're going to open them together. And then I opened them all by myself. But he does have some of my cards. We go through them occasionally, my doubles, because I got the sets and sleeves. And then my doubles and stuff, like anything Hulk thing, characters like that, he's got those collected. What's up, Super Russ 9000? You're doing well? What is going on? Super Russ 9000. Oh, yeah, I sent you some pictures, or a picture on Instagram. Don't know why I'm acting like I can't remember what social media platforms I use. Yeah, so I bought those Superman cards, the Fleer Brilliance or Brilliant, something like that. Man, those are awesome cards. So I will probably send you any of the cool ones I see. I think it was the electric suit Superman, the new powers. Hey, Collector P, what is up? Good morning, Fanboy Prime and Lady Prime, and good morning, Fanboy Prime and Lady Prime. And what is going on? Yeah, but good morning. Yeah, I need that kind of wake up right there. Troy's reviews, just woke up, give me a few minutes. That's how I feel, Troy. That is exactly how I feel. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Not working too hard. Yeah, I got you. I got you. 100% understand, brother. Manny, the Hot Goblin Collector. Good morning, all. Middle of chores and errands, but listening in. Appreciate it, Manny. I was playing. What was I playing this week? Given that we had kids every day, and when I say kids, it's because we only have the one, but we had Brody, Logan, and Kenny. What? No, not a game. Well, was I a nanny? Was I a nanny all week, taking care of all these other kids? I don't know. I was a father to Ollie, but we had kids in here all week. In fact, that's why we didn't go live last week. We got home late from watching Superman. I took the nephews and Ollie. I was just tired. I was just beat. And then we had kids in here all week. And so I guess it was fun for Ollie. It was just the house is a little bit of a mess. Is Superman not always being super? That's probably true, and that's probably why there'll be some debate with some of the covers we chose. I was trying to get non-fighting, non-standing around for a portrait photos of Superman or like pictures of Superman for these covers, just kind of like Superman doing quirky things. But we'll see what Lady Prime has, and we'll see what I have. It's one of those up for debate or ambiguous themes, so we'll see what happens. But that's a good point. Keep going. I like that. For Canned Onion Gaming, COG. I like that. Oh, yeah, they really were like, oh, man. So I'm always looking at the trading cards at my store, and a lot of times it's a no because just the price. And I'll pick up some Pokemon for the kids, even though there's really only one who like really is into it. Yeah. And then I don't know. I had seen that those Superman cards were coming out because I knew the movie. I knew there was a chance for them. I saw them online, and then I found a ball.
Nothing. I didn't touch it.
Don't hit those quartz. And there's a mega box on eBay that I found priced that if I would have bought 2 of those, I would have spent close to what I spent for 3 of the blaster boxes or whatever they're called. I don't know all the terms now, and I would have got more cards. Maybe I should have gone that route. But yeah, they are sweet. Man, I need some water. I feel like I'm old, or I need some rejuvenating lotion.
Yeah, I have some.
Do you? All right. Christina Payne, good morning. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. Everybody's telling everybody good morning. What did you think of the new movie? Lady Prime has not seen it yet.
I know nothing.
She knows nothing.
I know one of the songs that's on there.
Yep. Do you know that?
I listened to it.
I thought it was good.
What would you rate it?
I would rate it that I'm going to go see it in theaters again.
Oh, yeah, we are going to go see it.
I'm going to go see it in theaters again. I mean, it's not the greatest movie of all time. I can't say like that. And it's a very comic book movie. It's a very comic book movie because comic book things are very possible in this movie.
And what about Man of Steel? What's the difference between Man of Steel and this? I mean, obviously, I know there's going to be differences, but
Man of Steel was a cool superhero movie, but it was not a good Superman movie. Because the guy that the Man of Steel is about is not Superman. That may be New 52 Superman, but that's not Superman.
The origins of Superman?
No, it's just he doesn't feel like he's Superman.
Okay.
I don't know. My favorite thing, though, about Superman is that people are trying to put these spins on it that, like, no, I shouldn't finish this thought. Yes, I'm going to finish this thought. All right. All right, because, you know, there's things going on in our country about immigrants or whatever. Like, I'm not going to get into that, whatever. Like, but they're, like, trying to say that Superman's this immigrant that came to this world and he's ruining the plans of a billionaire or whatever. But, oh, no, I can't say it. I can't say it because it's a spoiler, so never mind. It's just stupid to politicize the movie. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
It's really stupid to politicize.
Just let it be a movie.
And you really, it doesn't even have any of that in it. It's just like one part where he's like, oh, well, you don't like me because I'm an alien, but I'm human. That's always been the case with Lex Luthor and Superman. So I don't know. I like the movie. I'll go back and rewatch it. There's some things I wish were different, but it's like I told you, if I want to see the comic book Superman, I'll go read the comics. This is the movie. So it's going to be a little different. There's going to be things that are different. There's like one major lore change that I'm okay with, and that deals with his parents, and that's why I can't bring it up right now. But yeah. Did Lady Prime steal the glasses from Seth Rollins?
No, he stole them from me.
Is Seth Rollins on the shelf with that injury? I don't even know. Why are you talking to me, computer?
He stole it from me.
Why are you doing this? What is going on? I don't even know how to. Whoa, no, I don't need help. Oh my gosh. I won't stop.
You're showing your age.
I am showing my age to everybody. What is going on?
Why are you yelling?
Because I can't figure out why the computer's talking to me. I did that already. What the hell?
Why did you?
What the hell? Okay, the computer's not talking to me anymore. Did Lady Prime steal those glasses from Seth Rollins?
No, he stole them from me because I've had these in my drawer. I just haven't worn them.
Thanks, Neil. Even Superman can't save this show. Comics Embrace. What's up, Comics Embrace? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, we had a show.
You can never be Superman. You have a short temper. You have short patience.
Shake your fist harder, boy. Hey, Wellmore, what is up?
Good morning.
Okay, this is the thing. Trev is gonna say Man of Steel is still the GOAT. And I said a comment on his stream on Wednesday. Where I said that Man of Steel is an awesome movie, but it's not an awesome Superman movie. And it's just because I don't feel like that's Superman in the thing. Superman doesn't have a fight with another Kryptonian flying through skyscrapers, endangering lives. Superman takes the fight to somewhere where there's not as many lives as endangered. Like, I don't have an issue with Superman killing Zod either. Like, I didn't have, that was fine. Like, at some point, Superman's going to have to cross the line. But he was very un-Superman-like.
Because other people were in danger. Yes, he was trying to fight him, but he was putting other people in danger.
Like, if I took people to go see Man of Steel and they said, oh, well, let me check out some Superman comics, and I gave them Superman comics, they would be like, well, that's not the character I saw in the movie.
And that's why they created Incredibles. And they had to go work.
Well, no, they put this movie out now where this is what I'm saying. This movie feels very comic booky. There's some cheesiness and corniness, which is fine.
That's fine, because that's what it's...
I'm used to, yeah. That's what I told people. Every other Superman movie before this tried to be grounded in reality, which is fine. That's cool. That's fine to do. It's just you automatically put limitations on yourself when you set yourself grounded in reality. That's why I think The Dark Knight is a good movie, but it's not necessarily a good Batman movie. Because you could have had the main character not be Batman, just be somebody else, and that movie still would have worked. Let me go through here. Let's see. Try to catch up where I was at. No, because I saw, what did I think of the new movie? The sunglasses, or the glasses from Seth Rollins. Comics Embrace did give me a morning, friends, and I totally ignored it earlier. Good morning, Comics Embrace. Since Lady Prime sat down, the internet can't handle her. That's right, the screen went black. We kicked that cord, I think. Troy's Reviews is watching on his cell phone. We got to give him a big show for a cell phone. Smaller screen on a cell phone. We got to give him a big show. Yeah. People might give it an 8. I think that's out of 10. If the 8 out of 10, I think is a fair rating. If you want to say 7 out of 10, I think it's fair. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. Collector P, I really enjoyed it. Gave it an 8.5. There you go. See, and I think that's a fair rating because that leaves room for improvement, which I think there is some room for improvement. I watched Peacemaker this week, and the only thing about it is continuing to wonder when Gunn is just going to say, "Okay, these characters are mine. I'm gonna make them how I think they should be versus the source material." That's my only concern with Gunn. And Super Russ even posted on Instagram that he's not necessarily a Gunn fan. I get it. I don't think David liked it. I seen him facing Superman. I don't know what that means. Hating Superman? I don't know. We'll see. You can update my comment. Boris said good morning. Trev said good morning, Primes and chat.
Trev, did you enjoy those photos I sent you of Fanboy Prime? Not me. Fanboy Prime.
You sent him photos?
Yes. Do I need to show you the photos I sent?
No, I'm remembering you took photos. What were the photos of? No. Just tell me.
The banana.
I told you for 5 minutes I was choking to death, and you never went to save me.
No, I said I got to send these to Trev. Tell him that I'm not the crazy one.
Hi, Trev. They can start now. Thanks, Neil. Hey, Carmen. What is up? Good morning, Carmen's Crafts. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's summer has been fantastic, but I just realized there's like 3 weeks of summer left before the child goes back to school.
When are we doing the 7th and 8th? You just told me to take days off, and I took days off.
I don't know. I just requested them off because the original days I had asked off, they said that they could not give me.
You could have just said, TBT.
No, I would have just told you it's to be determined. Manny says, I love Man of Steel, but more as a superhero and Dragon Ball Z fan. Superman would never let his father die. Yeah, that's a dumb thing, too. And I don't understand why we always got to kill off Jonathan. And I understand that's in some of the early lore. Both his parents died, Golden Age lore, whatever. Mm-hmm. I particularly enjoy post-crisis when his parents were alive, the majority of it.
Who was created first, Superman or Batman?
Superman. That's why I always say he's the first comic book superhero, even though he's not, but he's definitely the most popular or the biggest.
Because now you know how they always say the Disney princesses, they never have any mother. They don't have a mother.
I thought that too for a second. Okay,
so
go.
Superheroes are basically have the Disney aspect.
Well, they don't have
parents.
they don't
They don't have any parents.
I will say this, going back to Trev and his love for Man of Steel, that I rewatched the Snyder cut of Justice League, and I really want that universe to play out. I want to see where it goes. I really, really, really want to see it. Like I said, I liked Man of Steel. I wouldn't say that was Superman, but I was fine with it because it's a really cool movie about a superpowered being. They just call him Superman. I'm fine with that. It's whatever. I just don't understand this. It has to be Henry Cavill and only Henry Cavill, and I don't understand this. You have to like Man of Steel or you have to like Superman. You can't like both or whatever.
But they're different takes from two different directors.
That's all it is.
Like, it's so stupid.
That's all it is. I'm not gonna hate someone. I'm not gonna hate on someone liking something that I may like less and whatever. All right, so this is whenever we were going through the computer talking to me. Fox News shut you down.
I think so.
That is my comment of the day. Oh, man. Lady Fantastic had said those were some chunky glasses from Rugrats. Oh, Chucky glasses, Chucky.
You're right.
That's good stuff. Oh, now you can be Chucky this year.
I can be Chucky. Oh, I wonder if I can convince Ollie to be Tommy.
That was a great, great comment, Caroline. Fantastic. All right, let me go through.
But good morning, Lady Fantastic. Good morning.
All right. Let's see. Okay, it was realistic. Ain't no way he could have taken the fight elsewhere. Zod was there for Cloud. No, I get it. Like, I get that. I'm just saying, Superman would have tried everything he could. But I get it. Wellbore says Batman shield. Oh. All right, continue on. Let's see. Wellbore said Troy samesies. What did I miss on Troy? Or did he? Oh, is he making fun of me because I misspelled Trev's name that one time?
Yeah, no.
He would have said Trey, right? I don't see a Troy comment, so I'm going to assume that Wellbore is being poor. 8 out of 10, 7.5 for me. Okay, Super Russ says, maybe I'm biased, but I've loved every Superman movie and TV show all the way back to George Reeves. Man, you've got more love than I do because I can't get into those black and white TV shows. The next show, could we have Wellbore on and do Batman being Batman covers? Batman being bad covers?
Wellbore needs to.
Trev is very critical of Superman. I get it too, because you can't mess that dude up. Carmen Krabs gave it a 7 out of 10. That is fantastic. Evil Mike, only complaint was the interview scene with Lois and Soups due to the scene just running long. Whole theater was moaning. Yeah, it was kind of long. I do get that. And then, was it Trev mentioned that they cut the scene where Crypto fights? Like, that could have been inserted and trimmed down the interview scene just enough.
Because it did nothing for the story?
It did, but it's like point was already made. Point was already made. You're Superman. You want to save lives over making sure I do everything by the book. Like, the point was made. I get it. It was creating unnecessary tension between two characters who we know are going to wind up anyways. Like, great point, Mike. I haven't seen it yet. Things came up. Right. So same thing here, but we're going to try to see it today. Those photos are the best. I'm making 24 by 36 posters.
Yes.
How many did you take?
2, 3? I don't know.
You've been playing with your banana fanboy. I don't know if Neil saw the banana. I don't know if he was here that stream. when you fell down. Banana joke.
Yeah, this guy has issues.
You can't be happy with the Kents being made poor and dumb. That was a point I was going to bring up. No, I am not happy with the Kents being like that. I don't understand. It's like they're not from Kansas. That definitely an exaggeration of oh well, here let's have him have some human parents, and I don't know. I like the fact that he went to his parents and his dad is the one like, oh, you know,
his parents. Just give the actors' names.
I don't know. I recognize them, especially the father, but I can't tell you
because I try not to watch any.
What is up, Cat Fan? Comics Man.
Good morning, Cat Fan.
Cat Man with some DC love yesterday. Fantastic. All right.
Cat Man.
Cat Fan. Comics Man. Cat Man. Putting the.
I know what you're.
All right. Comics Embraced. Whatever you like is fine with me. I judge people by who they are, not what they like or don't like. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Although, if you like Batman, I do judge. You guys are Tommy and Chucky. I love it. I am feeling very pale today. Why do I look so pale? Or maybe my screen's too bright. I could be Tommy. I could be Tommy.
No,
I'm keeping my Chucky comment to myself. All right, try.
I want you to be the dad. Is it Stu?
Could very well. I could play a Stu
with the purple wig, and then Ollie and me be Tommy. And I'm gonna convince him. I don't know if I can get him to wear a diaper in public because not a real but like an exaggerated.
Not allowing that. Yes, the exaggeration is fine.
An exaggerated one, not a real one.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a fan of Super Bumpkin Mom Paw. Yeah, agreed. Wellbore, I'm on my phone. Same season. We got to make the show big for Wellbore. He's probably driving to work in and out.
I'm surprised you haven't made a Leah's big enough. Lady Prime is big enough.
I don't ever see comments like that. Carmen's Craft's mother loved the movie so much that she gave it a 10. This is awesome. I can't believe this. And she was the reason I went to see it, to take her. Oh, man. Shout out to Carmen's Craft's mom with the Superman love. That is awesome. That is awesome. Dave says, I'm in the minority probably. I gave it mostly or 6 out of 10. That's all right, Dave. Trust me, I get it. Because if you are a Man of Steel fan or something like that, you may lean and gear your stuff, your Superman expectations towards, I would have liked a more serious movie. Like, I get all that.
Before the movie came out and went in theaters, did you watch Man of Steel or any superhero movies? I mean,
we watched the end of Man of Steel like a few weeks beforehand. Remember that? Yeah. Once again, I still would have loved to see that universe play out. It's just, I don't think.
Just because I say that because if you watch the Man of Steel and then you go the next day.
Oh, no.
And then,
Yeah, I get that. I get it. You it's always about subverting and adverting and whatever, verting expectations. There you go. Crazy Eyes from Constantine. What Mike is saying, I guess the father. Wellbore unsubbed again. Thank you. My goal is to get Wellbore to unsub every stream. But yeah, definitely shout out to Carmen Craft's mom. That's awesome.
It was funny. Our nephew, the night before before they knew they were going to go see the movie, there was like a little something on the TV with Superman, and he's like, no, I'm not going to see that movie. No, I'm Marvel all the way. and then I looked at him and I said, really? I said, you don't want to go see the Superman movie? No, Marvel. And I said, well, your uncle's going to go take y'all to see the movie. And he's like, what? No way. What? And then I was at work. Was I still at work? No, I was already at home. And they Fanboy put me on speaker. And he was like, okay, guys, tell her what y'all thought of the movie.
Yeah.
And they were like, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, the best ever when you're like 10, 9, like you really have the potential to see your favorite movie of all time, right? Because your tastes are kind of geared and limited and whatever. Yeah, but they all enjoyed it. Then I'm sitting there waiting through the post credits and what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we getting up and leave? I'm like, dude, just chill, finish your popcorn because you guys are making a mess anyways. I was like, let me go see these scenes and then we'll be on our way. All right, so today is Superman being super. I said, let's get covers where Superman is in action being super, not just standing still, because we could have did the Jim Lee standing on the edge, being a very Superhuman pose. I know, but is already because go.
But one of the covers I have, I'm like, well, we know what he's going to do.
It's fine. Like I said, this is an open to interpretation. This is one where we purposely create drama and complaining.
This fool cuts me off every time too.
Just take it. Just take it. No Jim Lee. No Jim Lee pose. I'm out. Of the cards I did get. There's a famous covers one, and so I got whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, the action covers one, the Action Comics one where he's flying off. That's a famous cover that I got with those cards, and then I did get the Mongol episode or issue for the Man Who Has Everything, and then that Jim Lee Superman 204. So got some pretty cool cards out of that set already. You are going first, I think, because I'm curious to see when I set the parameters and I set the thing, what you determine. I should have brought those over. Maybe I could do so here in a bit.
Okay, I'm going to start off with the one I said I questioned.
All right, Evil Mike saw Thunderbolts directly after it was one of the best MCU movies of recent. Gave it 8.5. Liked it a little better than Superman. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll have to check it out. Troy's review says I might go watch the new Superman movie because of Hot Girl. Oh, Troy and Hot Girl sitting in a tree. Trev said, agree, Mike. I have not seen Thunderbolts yet, so...
Which is Thunderbolts with Oh, because I'm...
No, you're fine. You're fine. Just saw it on screen. It looked weird. Thunderbolts is basically a lot of the characters they've been putting since Endgame in place, and then they team up to take on Sentry.
Is that with...
It's like the most recent MCU movie.
Okay.
Homeboy from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cat fan, comics fan says, sorry, not awake yet. Give me a few. No, I totally understand. Troy's review says, I was planning on going yesterday, but things happened. I totally understand that. I can't even think what movie I really, really wanted to see and I didn't get to of the recent releases. Can't wait for Hot Girl and Jon Stewart romance. I agree. I'm here for the Hot Girl and Jon Stewart. I was really upset about Jon Stewart being the Green Lantern they chose in the Justice League animated series back in the day, just because I'm a huge Hal fan. But it worked, and I wound up liking Jon Stewart. So, my son works at the theaters and came home with popcorn buckets of the movie Superman for free. I don't see how people pay $30 for it and leave them behind. If people leave them behind, I have no shame in going and picking them up and taking them with me.
We've gone to WrestleManias.
And got wrestling cup because I'll never drink from that cup again.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't ever drink from there.
But yeah, I don't know how they pay that and leave them behind. But yeah, no, the collector ones, I have no shame. I'll go pick them up and take them. I don't even think to look behind and see. Actually, you might not want to see it for Hot Girl. Loved all the side characters, but Hot Girl's Batter Cried was super weird. Yeah, I agree with that. I thought as far as of all the superhero characters in place, I was a little upset that Mr. Terrific is kind of like angry black man. Like, I don't know. From when I read Mr. Terrific in the comics, Jeff Johns JSA runs, I just felt like it was a different. Maybe that is more him, and I'm just misremembering. But I thought Mr. Terrific was fantastic. He was awesome. Hawk Girl, though, I kind of like. She's not really a hawk. She's not really a hawk, but yeah, that's a good point. Also, Mike. Wilbur says, "Wake up, Cat fan! It's time for school." What's up, Robert Pop Springs?
Big Papa.
Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Yes, definitely. He was so excited to have to pay for them. Yeah, some of those were ridiculously priced. The only one we got the dog bowl. Ollie was like, "We need this for Biscuit," and so I was like, I can't argue with his reasoning and logic, so I'll let him get that for the dog. Cat fan says, I'm going to see it, but my friend went to see it and was disappointed that it was more like a Super Friends movie than a Superman movie. Ooh. I think you'll enjoy it, Cat fan. I think you'll enjoy it. Hot Girl was useless. Trev says he has to agree. Oh, man. But Hot Girl was pointless in this movie. I could have been. Oh, we need to have a female character in there just to meet quotas, and then they don't know what to do with it because they forced a character in that didn't actually need to be there. It could be that. It could be just the idea of putting together a superhero team. You know, the seeds of the Justice League. I don't know. But I thought Hawk Girl was the least superhero like, or least comic accurate of the characters. I don't know. I say it was half Super Friends and half a Superman movie. I got you. He already asked for the poster. Man, now I need to go get a job at a theater for cool posters and stuff. That's cool. All right, Lady Prime.
I support you.
Lady Prime, you support me.
Yeah.
Still make the bigger check. Are you trying to say you financially support me, or you just support me?
I support your decision to go work at to go work at the movie theater. I like those, the thicker ones, the chemist ones. Yeah.
They're meant to last a while. Yeah, we printed out some for Scum. I don't know where they wound up.
Next door.
No. Those we printed out canvas posters for Scum. I know we sold one for a good chunk of money. I don't know where the other one went. We had the cast sign it or whatever. I don't know where it went to. All right, so you got what? Remember, Superman being super, like I said, just trying not to get portrait ones or like, the style of variants nowadays to just draw them doing something. I wanted Superman being super.
Get better posture.
It's because I have my hat on backwards. Okay, better posture. Yeah. Because I'm shorter, or because you're worried about my back. Like it's because I'm compensating for my back being kind of hurt.
Oh, well then sit. However, okay, this is my cover because he is getting ready to go save Metropolis.
I'm down with it. Photo booths or phone booths. Photo booths. There you go. There we go. Yes, get a second job, fanboy. Lady Prime needs more shit. I have a second job. That's why I may want to get Transformers. What? Oh, yeah. See, I took a goofy one with the poster. Oh, dang, Mike. That's unfortunate. I saw all my Instagram friends doing it, my YouTube friends. I was like, I need to get one. But, dang, that's unfortunate, Mike. As long as you need to wear one of those retro Usher uniforms with the hat, as long as I get to, I would do that. And I want the flashlight that they have during the middle of the booth. Get a third job then. Thanks, Neil. Thanks. Yeah, it's good. I was never buying the Confidential series. I have a few issues since then. I do like the team of Palmiotti and Gray. But this was I think it was $1 pick 'em, and I got it for the cover. Good pick. Interior art's pretty good. Need to check out this series. It's a good pick. Fantastic. All right, let's see. What did I take? I feel like I'm missing one that I grabbed. Open this up. Captain says, I remember when there were actually phone booths still around. Gotta agree, Manny the Hobgoblin Collector.
We have one here in town, but there's no phone. It's just the booth.
Right. I'm old. Phone booths are now in the museum in New York. When we would go camping, there's one state park here in Texas where they have a random phone booth. I think the phone still worked the last time we went, but you know how state parks are. People are trash.
Yeah.
What can I break? Our last phone booth, Wellbore says, was just renewed a few months ago. Man, it's crazy.
When was the Coca-Cola thing knocked down here?
Our plant?
Yeah.
What do you mean knocked down?
When they demolished it, right?
It's not demolished.
And what am I thinking? What got demolished?
Oh, the old Moore building? The one across from HEB?
Yeah.
That's the old Moore building.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
They destroyed it so they could build a bigger parking lot for the auto dealership. Yeah, but that was a cool building. We wanted to film in it for Scum, but they would not let us go in there because it was too degraded, too deteriorated. So they wouldn't let us film in there. We were insurance liability. We tried to convince them that, no, we would never sue. We will sign whatever you want us to do, but they wouldn't let us go in there. All right, I went with Superman pulling a train. doing something for the citizens, helping them get to their job. I'm trying to move it like if the cover is going to reveal more. But there are, citizens in the train. He's just doing something super for the citizens of Metropolis. Wilbur says, what?
Oh, because maybe I said the Coca-Cola.
What's up, Wilbur? What's the what for?
Are you just repeating Stone Cold?
Yeah, or you're just doing the stone. What? Go down to Whataburger. What? Get me a Whataburger. What? That's a famous promo before the Royal Rumble. I don't know what the what's for. I don't know what the what's for. Wilbur, what happened?
Ashley messaged me.
Ashley who?
Faust.
Oh, that they did a water room fight. Where at?
We did it.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Family show. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? Oh.
What was it?
Oh, because I said Superman's pulling a train. Oh, thanks, Wilbur. Thanks.
Ollie fell asleep. Ollie's asleep.
Oh, man. Oh, thanks, Wilbur. Thanks.
That was good. That was good.
Hold on one second. I think.
Babe, it's not in that comic. That's not the type of comic.
Yeah. Look. Oh, man, that took a while. That did take a while.
Oh,
I'm trying to look and see. No, this is not Ryan Blythefield. I was trying to see who did this cover. Well, anyways. All right. Yeah, it did take a while. It did take a while.
and I was all, what?
Oh.
Did you hear that? Where you got him to giggle like a little girl?
Too early for that penetration. I haven't even stretched. I'll probably pull something. Oh, man.
I only had one cup. I need another one. I needed to be injected into my veins.
Comics Embrace says he hasn't seen a phone booth in years, but Robert Springs says there's one phone booth in my hometown and you can still use it for $1 for 2 minutes. Wow.
Wow. That's
cool. And a relic from a bygone era.
Way to make money, though.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Let the round one voting commence. I feel like this is a round where Troy says neither, but we'll find out. Can't tell if my. Oh, there we go. Trip with the. Dave is going to give Fanboy Prime 1 vote. Collector P is taking Fanboy Prime. Wellbore is taking Fanboy. Neil is taking Lady Prime. Lady Fantastic is taking Lady Prime. Trev is taking Fanboy Prime. Cat Fan is taking Fanboy Prime. Carmen is taking Lady Prime. Carmen's Craft is taking Lady Prime. Alive. Robert Springs is taking Lady Prime. Comics Embrace Fanboy Prime. Manny Fanboy Prime. I called it. Troy is taking a no vote on his end. Now, I don't know if that's a no vote because he likes them or dislikes both, but I had a feeling it was. They look similar covers. Wait,
look at that!
Wait a minute.
You.
I thought Super Russ already voted. No. Oh man.
Look at that. The betrayal.
That is a good cover, though. I like that cover. I'm not going to hate on it.
As Ollie used to say, you betrayed me.
Did he say that?
When he was a little kid. When he would get mad and he'd be like, I can't believe you betrayed me, Mom.
I'm only voting because Trey. All right, I've got 7-5. I'm thinking I have the lead.
Yeah, I think you're first.
Oh yeah, because we mirrored it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait a few seconds to see if any more come in while I choose my next thing. Let me save that one. I don't think it's a good cover. Alrighty. Go ahead and give it to that.
I wore these glasses because my eyes were bad this morning.
Your eyes were bad?
Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. I will reveal my face. I woke up with only 30 minutes left to spare. My alarm did not go off.
I can't figure out why I did that. Do you remember the stream you did where you wore the ski mask the whole time?
No, but I popped on, but I didn't stay on the whole time.
Why did you wear it like that?
I can't answer that. I don't know why I do the things
I was like, did you not have makeup on that day?
No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
Is that what it was?
This is when I wasn't really, like, I would just pop on and then be gone.
Yeah, I think you were on there for a lot longer than you think you were. All right, I'm going to go with Adventures of Superman 433. We have Superman catching bullets, which, if Wellbore wants to say what, I guess could work.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
He even saves that guy's crotch.
He did. Right.
Yeah, right there. He saves that guy's crotch. Shout out to Superman, saving crotches.
Saving babies still.
Saving babies, too. I think this is an 88 book. Let's see. This is, October of 87. October of 87, I would have been turning 7 years old.
I wasn't born yet.
You were not born yet.
I just want everyone to remember I wasn't born yet.
You want me to be the bad guy.
I don't have to. You don't have to be the bad guy. You are the bad guy, and I don't have to tell everybody. They just see it.
They see the 8-year difference.
They see you're an awful person.
Wellbore was 14. Wellbore, you're not that old, are you? You're 7 years older than me. Dang. That's why you have all the cool Superman books then.
Don't say dang.
Oh, sorry.
No, I meant don't try to make him feel bad for his being. He was 14 at the time.
Oh man, he had oil in his face in that Instagram post like 6 months ago or something like that.
Because he's a man.
Oh, he is a man. Wellbore, you are a man. Congratulations, Lady Prime is willing to call you a man. All right, what do you got? You had all this time to take it out of the.
I did. But my hands get so.
No, I got you. I got you.
I don't want my.
Troy's a little bit older than me. He's 87. He was 7 most of the year. So most of 87, I was 6. This is not till October, the tail end of October. I got 2 months, 2 full months in 87 when I was 7. So Troy, you would have graduated a year. Well, that's not necessarily true. You would have had your birthday earlier in the year than I would have.
Earthworm Jim.
That is one of your favorites.
I love him. Alrighty, this is the cover I picked. Superman saving the children.
I believe a tornado just happened. I'm not sure. I can't remember on that one.
There was like one cover I was going to pick, but it didn't look like Superman. His face was.
What was he doing on that cover? I'll tell you if I know which one you're talking about.
I can tell you where it's at. Like after this, it was not. It just didn't look like Superman.
Gotcha. Saving the children.
Save the children.
This is the saving babies round.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Save the children.
I think. Yeah. It says blown away. Yeah, because Kansas, tornadoes in Kansas. I believe it's a pretty good image. I don't know. Yeah, tornadoes, weather. Now that is not a good Superman image there.
Yeah, but his eyes look all. He got those meth eyes.
It almost looks like the when they remove the skin and they do like the tissue, the muscles of the body, and it's got the eyes there.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like. in 80s. I was 7 in 87. Cue Spider-Man meme. Anyone else want to tell us what they were? Alrighty. Tilt the, there you go. How do you feel about this lighter blue suit on Superman versus?
I like the lighter suit than the
I
darker
agree.
one, but I do understand for movie aspect because if you do it now, it comes off really cheesy, like really cheesy. But I like
The powder blue suit?
I like cheese.
Yeah, you like cheese. I got you. Wilbor's taking Lady Prime. Trevor's taking Lady Prime.
But if you're trying to get
Neil
newer fans,
wants to know, how do you know he is saving them? He could be dragging them in. He could be Super Predator, not Superman.
he might be the Predator.
Troy's reviews take Lady Prime barely. Super Rose 9000, Lady Prime. Just Your Average Geeks, Lady Prime. Comics Embraced, a real one right there, taking Fanboy Prime. Evil Mike is taking Lady Prime. Cap Fan taking Lady Prime. Evil Mike, I was also 7 in 87. Neil says both are terrible. Carmen's Crabs takes Lady Prime. I think you took this round.
Well, Neil, we know that you won't save the children. Everybody else will.
No, we know that Neil would be dragging the children in. that was the subconscious speaking. All right, we're tied after 2 rounds. Collector P took Lady Prime as well. So that was a route. Congratulations, Lady Prime.
Thank you.
Given that that's how that one went, I have a feeling I'm going to lose the rest of the rounds.
Now I don't know. Now I'm second. You made me second guess.
Well, no, because whenever I pulled the books out, I was like, "Oh, this is harder than I thought it was."
Because there was a lot of him just like posed.
There was a lot of fighting, and I was like, "I'm trying not to do that."
Yeah.
Battle ones, but okay. Lady Prime, we now know Superman's meditation head. Carmen says I was 20 in 1987. What a time to be alive.
What a time.
Because that means when the 80s started, you were 13. So you got to experience the full-on 80s. I think, like...
You got to experience life.
Well, when I look back, like, because I say I'm an 80s kid, but I was a kid in the 80s. I would have loved to have been a teenager in the 80s.
But see, my thing is, I was born the tail end of the 80s, right?
So
and I grew up.
Not an 80s
I know I'm not. I'm not.
No,
but
so
I adapt more to the 80s.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like she's got the prime living of the 80s right there.
Yeah. But like the 90s, when they're bringing all that stuff, some of it I don't even remember. I'm like, no, I remember the stuff from the 80s.
More, but because your mom was still stuck in the 80s.
She still has a hair pick from probably the early 80s that she would have, and she still has that to this day. It has not broken, not a bristle, not a nothing. I told her when she dies, that's all I would want is her hair pick. Is
that the house elf behind my shoulder?
Oh, yes, our house elf, yes.
Who is that?
Dobby. And he talks to. Okay.
I like when he dies.
Shut up.
I think it's
You put his sock on?
Trevor's definitely pointing out it was 1 to 10 just to remind me that I was blown out. Super S 9000 says, I'm going to be 45 this time next week. I feel old. And then Manny, I didn't know this fact. Fun fact, me and Russ share the same birthday. But you're younger, Manny, right? Carmen's Crafts graduated in 85. Man. Telling you. Because not only did she get the teens of being in her teens in the 80s, she also got, early
Being
20s.
an adult.
Yeah, in the 80s. So, yeah, 80s, 90s was the best. I agree. And I don't know, maybe just feels so corporate now. And I'm sure they said that. The 70s people said that in the 80s and 90s. Corporate? Like, everything is like, if I go to wrestling, it's overproduced. Everything is overproduced. There was fun. There was an edge in the 80s. There's still a little bit of an edge in the 90s, but the 90s was when it started. Like when the Rage Against the Machine guy climbed the structure at the VMAs and shook it, and then they arrested him. That's not very MTV. So that's the 90s when it started transitioning. The 80s were fun. 80s were dangerous. You could still ride your bike without a helmet on, and you weren't bashed for being a bad parent. Like, you know, I miss the days where those things weren't in place.
Dude, me and my siblings were 8, 9, 10, walking the streets.
Well, no, I mean, that's true. But
like just walking
from my grandmother's house is at to where that park is at.
Yeah.
We were walking that at a fairly young age. Ollie's age, we would be walking that.
Like I look at Ollie and his cousins, I'm like, absolutely not. These kids are idiots.
Look, even Carmen's Crabs. Yes, wrestling was fun back then.
It was.
Comics embrace. Oh man, what is wrong with me today? Comics embrace that 80s were the best. He says he was 15 in 87. So see, same thing. It was a blast. He was living those like prime like living years in the 80s. So that's
jealous.
Cool. Let me see it. Cat fan says, "Cool, Super Wrestling 9000. My birthday is the first week of August. Happy early birthday, and to you too, Manny the Hobgoblin Club." There we go. Fantastic.
And it's funny because like when I hear people talk about the 2000s, early 2000s, like I remember it. But like I've just always been such a like old person at heart.
An old soul is what you used to tell me all the time.
Because I've always listened to the same things and liked the same things. Like I don't feel like
Dude, and you can't do that anymore. Ride in the back of a pickup truck was regular.
Yes.
You can't do that anymore. Like, I mean, I get it. It's to save everybody. But also, when we let those dangerous things in, it kind of eliminated some of the
weaklings.
The weaklings.
Survival of the fittest.
The digital age exposed a lot of the mystery of entertainment, especially. Yes, you're right. You're right.
And once computers came, it ruined it.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Were you
movies.
thinking about breaths back in the 80s, how they differ from today?
I was talking about
I think that's where your mind was going.
Oh, that's another thing. And we got our butts whooped and my parents not in jail. That's another thing. I remember sitting in the office, I had gotten hurt. I remember sitting in the principal's office, I had gotten hurt. They were calling my mom. I was waiting to get picked up. And 3 of my friends come in, or 3 of my classmates come in. And then you hear that, boom. They got the paddle, each of them, and then I see them walk out, the tough guys, right? And a little bit of a red eye, a tear coming out, you know, like so.
Dude, my mom was vicious. Anything that was in her
good stuff
reach, she would chunk it at you. There was a story I told my niece and my nephews. I can't repeat it here because you're gonna be like, "Oh, poor Lady Prime." My mom was.
So here's a thought. Technology, smartphones, it killed how we acted as people. I agree, because we're more hive mind now too. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I hate what politics have become, because like.
You hate what?
What politics has become. Because remember the early days of social media? Mm-hmm. Facebook, MySpace, you posted fun stuff, and nowadays it's all like, let's just post political stuff and get people out. Yeah, it's stupid. So like I'm making a point to like kind of remove all of that from my social. If you post it, like it's just, I'm here to be entertained.
Yeah.
I look at social media as an entertainment thing, not as a way of communicating with people or whatever. I mean, communicating with my friends, especially comic book fans, whatever. Like I have more of my comic book friends on there than my actual like people I know.
I was talking to people who were a little bit older than me, and I was like, I hate Facebook. And they're like, why? And I was like, because I don't want to read a lengthy story about who's cheating on who, and like,
shout out to Coldplay though.
That was.
I agree with this, and man, and I need to put mine down more.
Yes.
Even like, and I don't feel like I use it too much, but I use it just about as much as you.
No, but I'm saying you do use it. Like you'll be doing something. You're like, you know what? Let me look that up. Let me look that up, and then you just go down the rabbit hole of
right. Which way I should do is just write something down. Hey, look this up later, or whatever. Still pretty much live in the 90s with my taste in movies, music, TV shows, and comics. It is weird to go back and try to watch a 90s movie. Like, So I Married an Axe Murderer I put on. I was like, man, it's filmed very 90s. It's just weird. It's just weird.
It was They were 90-minute movies, it got like you felt like they told a whole story in that movie, and your attention span could. Because we were having a conversation with Ollie, and we're like, Ollie, back in the day, movies were like 90 minutes, and I said, now you gotta.
Now you get your money's worth.
Now you get like 3. Well, not back then, money prices was cheaper, so
that's
it was fine. But it's like 3 hours, and I'm like, that's some of my day there.
Comics were raised. Oh man, the MySpace days. So
I miss MySpace. MySpace was my favorite
because you could have the music on there.
The
or whatever.
music and just it was cool. And I don't know why I wasn't a computer with like now, because we used to do all the background changing and freaking all that stuff.
It's a great thought. Rage posting gets more views, exposes us as a species. A lot of us just unhappy people out there. Stay positive. It's right. It's right. And then some people would rather be miserable than happy. There's some people that just, I'm not necessarily saying you. I find myself going back to the music of the 70s and 80s. Music right now as well.
Music, there's no substance. There's nothing, like, it's just
overproduced.
Well, I mean, yes,
they know what you like.
It's of course it's overproduced, but I'm saying like there's nothing like you listen to Nirvana, it spoke to you in some certain way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Versus if you listen to a band now, there's no message. There's nothing that like
go to a restaurant, the whole family is looking down at their phone. It's sad.
When we took the nephews with us, we made them take off, not use their phones. And they're like, why? I said, because we're going to sit here and we're going to talk. And then that's when I just asked a bunch of random questions.
That's true. Alrighty. Round 3.
My bad. Off on a tangent.
I just don't follow people, only use Facebook to follow up on movies, games, and comics, etc. I mean, that's pretty much probably how I need to do it now.
Like wrestling. Yeah, for mine's wrestling, and that's how I find new wrestlers. And then I'll go on YouTube and try to find.
Could you imagine the younger generation trying to wait for their dial-up internet? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No soul in music.
There we go. So there's, yeah.
All right. What you got?
Oh. My bad.
Our ranting has chased off viewers.
They were having, look at these old people
I came to see comics. Oh man.
It's what the 80s, talking about the 80s is what it does to you. Okay.
All right, what you got? See?
What Superman fights for.
Truth, justice, and the American way.
So he's doing something because that's what he always does.
Is this the flying one you were talking about or no?
No.
See, and I
don't know if
I passed on another flag one because I was like, I don't feel like he's doing enough. That's fine. You can show that one.
But I feel like that's famous.
Show your cover.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead and talk.
But the flying one, I was like, I mean, that's what makes Superman Superman is that he can fly.
You know, they tried to remove the American way so that he relates more to people of the world, but I mean, people are still chasing the American way from other nations and stuff. I have no issue with truth, justice, the American way. Now, everybody's like, well, the American way is this, the American way is that. And it's like, well, when you say truth, justice, and the American way, what is your ideal of what the American way is? Mm-hmm. Chasing an ideal. We're even chasing it in this nation, the American way. So I don't know. I don't have an issue with saying the American way. I remember MySpace. I broke up with an ex when I told her it's MySpace, not our space. Trev said, added to the list. Good cover. That's Superman what? 69.
69.
Superman 69. Neil wants to know, so what is he doing? That's so super.
He's fighting for the life and liberty. He's fighting for us, to protect us, to do what's right.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in 91207. Freedom and opportunity. That's a pretty super-sized flag he's waving there. I think freedom when I hear the American way. Right. Right. So does the U.S. Army. I would say the U.S. Army is pretty super. All right. Because Wellbore had a comment earlier about trains, I'm going to go back to trains. Here is Superman stopping a train.
Clark Kent.
This is action 838. Okay, Clark Kent stopping a train.
Just kidding.
Comics and brain, oh Lord. 80s were the American way. I mean, what is this online thing with people attacking people who pop fireworks? I never saw it until this year. Is that a thing?
That people don't like the fireworks?
Yeah, they're like, oh, the stupid people popping fireworks, and like, I don't know. I like trains.
And because of people who have dogs,
Also
it
like
wows up their dogs.
Take your dog inside. Lady Prime is reaching on that cover. That's what Neil says. 91207 says, hi, chat. I returned the greeting individually, but my sight is still not great. Still dealing with vision issues. Nightwing 207 has not seen Superman also because of his vision. So that train is not moving, is what Neil says. What is it with you and trains, fanboy? Fulfilling and pushing back. Pick one. I don't know why it's coming out blurry. I don't know. I was wondering if the lens was kind of catching it. Trev says, great cover. This is Superman 1 year later. Up, and away. Superman is without his powers for a year, and this is the story of him getting them back. Hey, speaking of Mr. Terrific, here's some interior art.
What's that ding?
My work phone.
Oh.
It could be, I got an email. I don't know. I haven't messed with it all the way. Or I think it's any alert. Alrighty. The train episode. May rename
there
it.
were trains.
I'm going to go look through all my Superman covers and do a list today of trains. Trev is taking Lady Prime. I think that cover should win. Comics Embrace, Lady Prime. Wellbore taking Lady Prime. Super Rush taking Lady Prime. Evil Mike taking Fanboy. Collector P taking Fanboy. Carmen's Crafts taking Lady Prime. I think that cover was going to win. I guess. Neil with the I guess, Lady Prime. Nightwing 207, Lady Prime said I was 14 in 85, but I was 15. Did you say that?
No.
Or I don't know.
I don't know.
Troy's Reviews takes Lady Prime because of the number
something.
69. Thank you, Troy. I was waiting for someone to say something. Trev says Bullet Train. Mandy says Lady Prime. Catman says Fanboy Prime. You have taken the round, Lady Prime.
Maybe I know the true meaning of Superman.
Just
kidding.
For that, Lady Prime gets my vote. All right. There's a big plot hole in Superman. Why couldn't Superman with his X-ray vision see Ultraman's face? He should have known that Ultraman is Ultraman. That's for the guy with the bad vision. This stream has gone downhill. Just put a name, and I'm here for it. It depends if Lex learned that lead lining prohibits X-ray vision. Superman's been there for 3 years. I think Lex could have learned that in 3 years, what Superman can't look through. Then again, maybe I'm just explaining it away. But hey, how are you doing? Let me see. What was that name? Nico Bellic. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Wellbore says the stream has gone downhill.
Who said that?
Wellbore.
Oh.
He's here for it, though.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because we had the American flag, not the Canadian
flag. Did it ever go uphill, Wellbore? Hashtag rats and bats. I can't play a video now. I can't do the rats video.
Oh, yeah.
They took it away.
Yeah, you have to get the upgrade.
Yep. I took it away. So no more video things. I gotta look for a different platform. All right, I've got Adventures in Superman 431. This is August of 1987. Superman crushing a gun.
Using his strength. Okay.
Who is your favorite Superman? Mine is Henry Cavill. My favorite Superman is my favorite Superman is Brandon Routh. No, I don't know. I like the way he played Clark.
You did?
Yes. I didn't like his suit. I don't know. Henry was all right. I not that I disliked him. I just don't. I don't know where the only Henry came from. That's like everybody's favorite.
I think what it is because he's the closest of like
The chiseled jaw.
the jaw, the how he fits the suit. I think that's what it is because he.
Dave, have
like,
a good day. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No,
Have a good day, Dave. Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
You never want to cut me off. That's a lie. I think because he looks like Superman, but also you made the point of the guy who makes a good Clark Kent. I don't know his name. Not the new guy.
Talking about what I'm talking about, Brandon?
Yes, that's his name.
I don't know his last name. I always hear it pronounced many different ways. Ruth, whatever. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it when Superman snapped Zod's neck. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Evil Mike really enjoyed Corn Sweat. This is a new guy.
Oh,
I think he looks good as Clark. He looks awkward as Superman.
he's a nerd. I was listening to some interviews. He's a big Star Wars guy. And he was saying, I sent it to you.
Yeah,
It was the order, how you should watch.
That's not how you should watch it.
I don't know, but I just sent it to you.
But I get it. I've heard that said before. What am I going for? Sorry, so they can see. I thought I missed something. No, I get some. All right. Christopher Reeves all day is what Comics and Brisk says. Just Your Average Geek says Reeves is the GOAT. I agree with it too. I do like that Christopher Reeves, because I went back and rewatched Superman 1 or Superman the movie. He does change on screen when he's Clark and when he's Superman, how he acts or whatever. Like, it's very, very noticeable that he does play the character. He plays it as if he's playing two different characters, which is great. Cat Fan says that Henry Cavill has the perfect body for Superman.
We're thinking a lot.
Troy says Christopher Reeve is the best Superman. Lex Luthor, evil smile grin.
Who's been your favorite Lex?
This guy that plays him now. Well, it's not necessarily that he's my favorite Lex, but he is the most comic accurate Lex. Of course, what era of comics are we looking at? But this guy that plays him now, he does some very Lex Luthor things, whereas Hackman, Kevin Spacey based his performance on Hackman. I don't see it. I mean, that's never the Lex I've read in the comics.
You mean
Gene Hackman? Yeah.
I love Gene.
I mean, he's fine. He was great in the Royal Tenenbaums.
I mean, that's why I like it.
Right. But it's like, it doesn't feel very Lex Luthor-like, at least the Lex I read. I think this guy that's in it now is...
But you like the guy that played Lex on Smallville, right? Or no?
I don't know enough about him. I know he's a good Flash, and he voices the Flash in the Justice League animated. They both constantly talk, so I bet they cut each other off. Yes, Neil. We do.
Yeah. More than the other.
It's a controversial opinion, but I do like... no, I'm fine with... I had no issue with Superman killing Zod. Sometimes a line has to be crossed. It's because Henry is the only live action that I would consider epic. Gotcha. Although I agree, Superman the animated series is the greatest Superman representation of all time. Not a bad take. He did have an epic scene with the airplane. I really like when he lifts the Crystal Island up into space and takes it up. Like, it's pretty heroic. I think the only thing he lacked is he did not have a physical confrontation with another villain, and that's what we've come to expect from Superman movies. Superhero movies, and so it was considered a disappointment. I like that he lifted the kryptonite, whatever. I like that he falls to Earth. I like that they teased it that he died. Like, I loved all that. It's just he didn't have a physical fight, and I think that's why that movie failed. New Superman, nothing was epic. I teared up at one point, and I don't remember why, but that could be more my age. I was about to say, as far as looks, I think Tom Welling looked like Superman more than anybody else. I would have loved to have seen him slay Superman. Like, he looks like Clark for sure. All right. Go ahead. It's a recent pickup. Well, I recently picked it up, and then I realized I had 2 in the collection. So I got to see if Russ have this. If Russ doesn't have it, I'll send it his way.
Superman lifting up heavy objects.
It's crazy because there's the what is it, the Fleischman? Fletcher? I don't know. It's the old Superman animated cartoons before Superman could fly. That's how old those are, when he's still sleeping over tall buildings.
What's wrong?
So if Ollie gets up, I'll tell him to feed him. That's probably what she wants. Alrighty. Superman crushing a gun or Superman lifting heavy stuff? Clearly, I need an upgraded copy of this book. You can see all the...
He's saving the American people.
Is he saving children again?
No, he's saving...
workers?
Workers.
Blue-collar workers right there. Super Russ has been watching Smallville recently. There's parts about Smallville I like, and then there's parts about Smallville that I just...
Yes, ma'am.
I cringe. Evil Mike is taking Lady Prime. Trev is taking Lady Prime. Cat Fan taking Fanboy Prime. Super Russ taking Fanboy Prime. Collector P taking Lady Prime. Comics Embrace taking Lady Prime. Wellbore taking Fanboy Prime because Wellbore has this book in his collection. Wellbore, the biggest Superman fan I've ever met. Fanboy Prime, I love a good poop cover. Did I use this when we did the farting face cover challenge?
I don't think so.
We got to bring that one back. That was a great episode. I got to rewatch that video and disqualify those covers and then look for new ones. Oh, it's going to end in a tie. Can't even win this round.
It's not going to work for me.
That doesn't work for me, brother. In a what-if scenario, if Loki invaded DCEU Earth in 2013, Superman would have single-handedly stopped Loki's invasion within minutes. I agree with that as well. I agree with that. I think it's a tie. Oh, Biscuit's getting jealous.
Oh, I know. He's a puppy.
All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't even put the banner up last time. Stupid me. Well, I can edit it now.
Hold on. This clip.
Yeah, when Ollie gets up, he can figure out.
If
He gets up. That's right. He wants more pipe cleaners. Is that noise Ollie yelling mom? No.
No. We have our cat, one of our cats, and our dog.
I should have did this last round. Oh, wait, you're first this round.
First.
Oh, wait, did I win? Because Carmen put FPB.
Fanboy farted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go wake up Ollie.
All right.
Did you see my cover?
I did see your cover. Have to take off. Work's getting busy. Have a great Saturday. All right, Mike. Have a good
We'll
one.
see you.
Thanks for hanging out. She retracted it.
Superman getting married. He's doing something. Ruining his life. Because he's going to have to be saving this woman for the,
Oh, man alive. She noticed it would have given you the win. Oh, thanks. You're all right, Carmen. How you like that DC Universe logo on there?
I do like it.
So there was that cover, and then there was one that was all white and had the embossed S on it.
I think
I have two of them, but one of them I have.
Why is it? Well, I mean, I know it's the cover.
What's up? What are you trying to say?
Album, like, this is her Lois.
What? Yeah. You don't feel that's Lois on the cover? Or you don't feel like that's Lois on the
here's
art?
Lois.
Different
but
artists,
I mean, I know it's different artists. I know, but
you just feel like she looks too different?
Yeah, I get it.
I've got to head out, but Lady Prime gets my vote on this one. Thanks, Russ.
I get it, but I don't have to like it.
Nico says that cover gives extremely positive vibes. It's still that era of DC where they printed on this paper. It's not as bad here, but it kind of hurts my eyes. Who's going to catch those flowers? I don't know. Well, boy, he's starting the biggest challenge of his life, Neil, because Neil wants to know what is so heroic about that. How is that being super? No.
Because Superman and Lois.
Is it true that behind every good man is a good woman?
No.
Thank you. I love it.
There's worse and worse. The worst.
I love that you recognize how terrible women are. Like, I love that.
I don't think you bring the good out of me. I bring it out of myself.
That Superman smile always makes people's day happy. That is a good smile, too. That is a good smile. All right. I should have done this last round, but I went first. Superman lifting a tank.
That's pretty cool.
Superman lifting a tank. This is the Early Adventures of Superman. I think this is the second or third issue under the new title heading. Maybe this may be the fourth. It's maybe the fourth, because the third issue is ties in with Legends. So this must be the fourth issue of Adventures of Superman after they did the name change. If you remember, Superman Volume 1 gets renamed Adventures of Superman with issue 424. A new Superman title takes off after Crisis on Infinite Earths, with John Byrne taking the writing and art duties on it. Great collection, dude. I don't even have one comic book. Thank you. I have a quite extensive Superman collection. I'm more catered towards Superman in my collecting. Hey, trains and tanks, why not? Now that's a Superman thing to do. There we go. Was wanting her to say, "Where's the good man?"
My next husband.
Oh, so we're in a group chat because we're all going to an Astros game going on. And I told my brother bought the tickets, and I said, "Hey, I'll pay you back." I said, "Leah, you and Ollie." And she said, "Ollie's stepdad will pay for their tickets."
Because he tries to be funny. So I was like, you know what? He's always telling Ollie,
you should have met your real dad, Ollie.
Yeah, he always tells Ollie that. Oh.
You would have liked him. I was mad nobody responded to that. They probably thought you were being serious.
They're probably like, are they okay? Are they checking on them lately?
Comics Embrace. I have about 1,800 comics in my dining room right now, bagging and boarding and listening. All right. Now, is it just 1,800 comics in your collection or just 1,800 comics in your living room? There we go. That's pretty impressive.
We probably have 2,000 just laying around here.
Yeah, 2,000 just laying around, probably approaching 10,000 total. It's ridiculous.
Because I've been buying.
I got to get rid of stuff.
I've been buying more.
Trevor's taking Lady Prime. Cat Fan is taking Fanboy Prime. Comics Embrace Fanboy Prime. Wellboard Fanboy Prime. The Collector P taking Fanboy Prime. Uh-oh. Troy's reviews a Lady Prime very emphatically. All caps, a lot of exclamation points. There we go. That's what I figured. No, about 23,000 in my collection. Man alive. How do you store them? I'm curious. Lady Prime because of the DC logo. There you go. Carmen's Crafts taking Fanboy Prime. Manny Fanboy Prime. Well, more 50% of Batman just laying around. No, I don't have that much Batman. I have way more Batman than I should, though. I think I took that round. All right, so.
Well, it lets me know y'all are unhappily married.
Let's talk about this for a little bit. How are these stored? Do you have a strictly dedicated comic book room? There we go. Comics. I have a bedroom full of boxes just for comics. There you go. It has 2 bags of boards in there. I mean, 2 boards in there. I don't understand why. This was a half price Blitz purchase.
That's fine.
I think. I don't know.
Anyways, you're gonna say I what you. Yes, I know.
I need to downsize. There's a lot of stuff that I just bought maybe for covers. Sometimes I bought stuff in lots, and I pulled what I wanted. I do need to downsize though. I'm fearing the day because we're cleaning up my grandmother's house and we're throwing away a lot. Because I mean, it's not, can't use it anymore. My grandfather kept a lot of paperwork. He was really big into running numbers and doing stuff for paper with people, but he kept a lot of paperwork, and it's been a chore. What is better read, Batman or Superman? I enjoy reading more Superman than Batman. But I can understand why people maybe take the stance of they enjoy reading Batman more. Really need to downsize. I'm going to start selling soon. There you go. Yeah, I get it.
We'll probably do a garage sale and then sell some comics for like $1.
I'll make a box of like dollar books or something. Yeah, or $2 books.
And hopefully some kids will pick them up, and then you.
Well, some of them will be like, "Oh, you don't want this, kid."
Yeah, the choking covers.
I'm keeping those. Am I first this round?
See?
All right. I'm going to go with Action Comics 869. It's a great father-son image. I think that's pretty super.
I don't know. I don't have a dad, so.
Think about how busy his life is, and he still takes time to visit his pop. I think that's pretty super. And I think what makes Superman quite super is his humanity.
You know what? I take that back. I did visit my dad one time in prison.
Sheesh.
I take it back. I visited him.
Comics embraced. Great cover, though. I guess he's responding to you. Like, oh, you didn't. Oh, she didn't have a dad. Okay, well, great cover, though. Cat fan, comics fan. I love that cover. I used it in Friday's show with Supergirl when discussing the Superman mythos. I didn't see that part. I was listening in more, but I'll go back. Trev is on the phone. Be right back. Well, I hate laptops. I need a desktop. Such a stretch. All the Superman covers, and you pick that fanboy. I told you I was trying to pick different Superman covers. Trying to use like offbeat ones that were not necessarily used for fighting or for previous cover battles. I'm trying to use different ones. I would really like to get. There's an error print of this, not an error print. There's an original print went out where Superman is drinking a beer with his father. They replaced it with soda pop, which I agree with. I don't think I just don't tie beer and Superman together.
Yeah.
But I would like that rare one. I would like to get that. That was my big issue with Snyder, Man of Steel, him letting his dad die. Right. I agree with that. Letting his dad die. He could have done it. He could have saved him, and it would have been nonetheless. My other issue with the Man of Steel and Snyder Superman is he has no need to hide his secret identity. He's, oh, here, Lois, let me kiss you in front of everybody. Let everybody know that I like you. It's.
That's what he takes. That's why he doesn't kiss me in front of people, because he doesn't want everyone.
I gotta protect my secret identity from the side pieces.
Yeah. Hence, that's why there's nothing. Nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I was very loud yesterday when McKinley went with me to the store. They're like, "Oh, your dad should get that for you." Your dad. I want everybody to know I did not.
They probably thought you were an awful stepdad.
I wanted everybody to know that was not my daughter. All right, what you got?
Alrighty. So this is for interpretation. Superman always battling himself, either his doubts, what is the right thing.
No Coldplay concerts in your future.
As soon as he says, "Oh, I got some Coldplay tickets," I already know.
Hey, me and the guys are gonna go see Coldplay together. Yes, this is one of my all-time favorite Superman covers. This was a pickup from Bedrock City Comics. They're in Houston, probably more the Clear Lake area. But I passed on it, and 7 months went by, and it was still in the bins when I went the second time, and I had to leave with it. I was going through this phase where I did not want to pay over $7-8 for a comic.
Yeah.
I've surpassed that now.
Yeah.
Now I'm willing to spend a little bit more.
What did you do with that decimal? Was it the decimal?
I put a decimal in the wrong place. So I bid $14,000 for a comic lot when all I was trying to... No, I think I was willing to pay $400 for the lot. I bid $40,000 for a comic lot because I forgot the decimal. Because like when you pay your bills, sometimes when you enter the numbers, it puts the decimal. Like say you put 5 numbers in, it puts the number between the third and fourth. This one didn't. It didn't enter the decimal at all. So I bid $40,000 for something instead of bidding $400.
Like that's better.
Well, it was like 20 books. It was 20. It was 20 rare books.
But anyways, Superman. Yes, sometimes he has to battle within himself.
So how is that being super?
Because he has to fight his inner thoughts. Sometimes he wants to go based on his emotions and kill everyone. But how is that? Sometimes it doesn't solve everything. So
John Bogdanov, he used to do a lot of art for Superman during the Triangle era, the Man of Steel. And he said ever since Superman 2, he's been waiting for a comics accurate Superman to be on screen. And he felt that this new Superman movie was as comic accurate as it is because he complained that in Superman 2, he loses his powers and he gets beat up in a bar. And that when he gets his powers back, he goes back to embarrass that guy. And he's like, that's not Superman. Once again, we all have our own interpretation of who Superman is, right?
But, yeah, becoming a superhero comes with a lot of responsibilities.
Well, I like your cover because
it's yellow.
That and here's a guy who can do anything, right? Mm-hmm. And he has to limit himself, right? So, up for interpretation, I guess. Let me do this. Since Trev is not here, he's on the phone. Oh, does he do this too?
Yeah.
He does? Okay. There you go. Comics Embrace beat me. And we almost have our dashes at the same length. Wellboard took Lady Prime. It is a better cover. Collector P took Fanboy Prime. Manny took Lady Prime. Oh, but fighting the glare. Harmon's Crafts took Lady Prime. I think you're going to win this one. Comics Embrace took Lady Prime. Great cover. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1. We've got about... That's about it right there.
What round are we on?
I appreciate your cover, though, fanboy. Thank you, Wellbore, for the consolation. I believe that was round 6, so this is the last round.
Oh, bless him.
We may have to go a bonus round, depending on how this one goes, because of that split. Am I first? Oh, you're first.
I'm first. I got 3 covers left.
What is up, Zach's Collections?
Hello.
How's it going, Zach? Zach, my fault. No, long time no see. I haven't been on on YouTube much this year. Just a lot of stuff happened early in the year, deaths in the family and whatnot, and so just have not been motivated to make videos, and I don't get on the same way I used to. But I do miss hanging out on Jank Pack Thursday. So I hope you have it. I know we're still months away, but I hope you have a huge celebratory Janksgiving planned. All right.
Yeah.
Up for interpretation again.
Yes, because he has to not listen to the critics. To people telling him what he should do, what he shouldn't do. It's hard. And he has to try to make his own decision, what is best. And then you have people like Brainiac.
I don't think that's Brainiac. Oh, no, it is. It is. Okay, I'm thinking of a different cover. I'm thinking of a different green guy. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Brainiac trilogy. Never mind. I didn't see it at the bottom. Okay. You're confused. I think we were tied. I forgot to put the score up. I think Lady Prime is leading right now. I believe. All right. Listening to the critics. Do you have to listen to the critics all the time?
All the time, right here. My biggest one.
I just want what's best for you, babe.
Sometimes I don't believe it.
I think this is an Adam Hughes cover. Because Adam Hughes does his women a certain way. He likes his women full-faced, I'll say that. And full-figured. Did you say she's full-faced? Like she's got a... Yeah. Here's Superman 2. Once again, catching bullets. I'm uncertain if that's Lois or just the innocent bystander. Looks like a hybrid of Brainiac and Trigon. It's when they went with mustachioed Brainiac and not my favorite Brainiac of the 90s. Well, that's 80s into 90s. Not my favorite Brainiac. I enjoy the robotic, cybernetic looking Brainiac. Gives me the creeps. Comics Embrace says, wowzers. Zach's Collection says, Lady Prime leading is probably the same bet. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I love the action for the bullet. I really hate a laptop.
You just got fat fingers.
That, and I need a mouse. I love the action of the bullet movement and the art.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good, like viewpoint. Too bad the interior of the book is garbage. The art's great, but Bendis on Superman was terrible. Not a fan of Bendis on the Superman title and Action Comics title. It's kind of what got me out of collecting right after Rebirth. Completely stopped once Bendis got on, and I don't know. Alrighty, round 7 vote, and we'll figure out. Do you have one more?
I have uno más.
In case it goes bonus.
Mm-hmm.
What are you making for breakfast today?
Whatever you're going to be making balls.
Because we only have 3 of us today
There's
instead
only 3 of
of
us.
6 of us or 7 of us. We got too many kids hanging out now lately.
Too many dishes.
Too many, I know. And we bought paper
Paper
plates,
plates.
and Trev's taking
I didn't
Fanboy
like-
Prime. Carmen is taking Lady Prime. Wellbore is taking Lady Prime. Wellbore owns that book. That's why. I think you took it, Lady Prime. Our viewership is declining and dwindling.
Because
Catfan
you
took Fanboy Prime because
are not
Collector
a
Pete took
true
Lady Prime.
fanboy. Because you know nothing
Ah.
about Superman and what he represents.
I gave my takes on the movies because I downplayed Man of Steel. So Trev, you didn't like the movie, or you did like the movie? I thought you liked this new movie. Was I mistaken? I did jump into your stream late on Wednesday.
No, I think he was hoping
It was something more.
that's what I took.
There we go. You know nothing, Jon Snow. King of the North. That's one show I have never watched.
It's popped up.
Zach's Collections took Lady Prime. You won. You won. Thanks.
You're
All right, Biscuit. Well, any thoughts? Are you going to film a video this week? Because you talked about the last 3 times you were live that you were going to do your pro wrestling crate.
I know, and my next one is setting to come up. I know it is. Yes, I need to film. I
Zach's
have
Collections never watched it either.
a crate. I have figures. I have comics. I have lots of comics.
Trev didn't hate it. Trev didn't hate it. Guess just disappointed is the right word. Got to watch it again. It was a great start to a universe.
And sometimes you gotta watch it a second time because
Well-
you go in like already with your.
Here's a thing that used to happen to me a lot. I used to go to theaters and watch a movie, and I left the theater disappointed. I didn't like the movie, and when I watched it at home, like it was a much better experience.
Yeah.
Like I liked the movie a lot more when I saw it at home. And I don't know what it is, because you do go into a theater with expectations. This is why I like to try to not watch any trailers and things of movies. So I don't know. I enjoyed it for what it was. I want to see it again. Once again, I'm still not 100% like, oh, James Gunn is the guy to lead the DC universe. We'll see. Zach's Collection says, watch the first 2 episodes of it. I can absolutely see why people really liked it, but it just didn't tickle my fancy, as it were. Oh, those scenes come later, Zach. Zach, just because you're the one that brought it up to my attention about Shotzi, are you disappointed that they released her from the main roster?
I love her.
That they released a Shotzi from WWE?
The moment I get fired, I'm dyeing my hair green.
You can't have it green as it is?
No, I was hoping, but
What are his rules?
natural hair colors.
Does he really put that in place?
He says it out loud, but it's not in paper.
Disappointed, slightly. Surprised, not really. Yeah, that's a good way to state that. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and shut her down.
Because I'm hungry.
Let's see. Sorry. So as far as anything upcoming, I still think it's just going to be the live stream. I did release a video this past week. Why do I keep hitting the wrong thing? I did release a video this past week showing off my collection, my Italian collection of Funeral for a Friend and the Italian releases of Reign of the Superman. And so in that video, it just basically shows the cover, and then I tell you what's in each issue, because they're combined. It's like 3 issues almost per book, but then they also do funny. They kind of moved around the ordering of the book in regards to a few titles. And then they also didn't release a certain book. So I do show those in that video. That video took forever to make because I'm just not motivated for YouTube this year, just from things that went down and with family.
And then we haven't done any like wrestling. It's just been, the weekends have been so jam-packed.
When we finally get moved into the new place, things will slow down, I think. But yeah, so that's as far as it goes. But if you are interested in those Italian releases of the Funeral for a Friend storyline and the Reign of the Superman storyline, that is my latest video. With that said, though, congratulations on your Superman being super comic cover win. And we're going to go eat breakfast. Trev, I guess it's Whataburger time, or maybe it was already. But take care, guys. Thanks, everybody who hung out, everybody who was here for a while, and everybody who's still here. Appreciate it. Much love. Cool hanging out with you, Comics Embraced. I know you've hung out with us a time or two before, but feel free to come back. And definitely interested in staying up to date with you as far as your 1,800 books in the living room. the battle of bagging and boarding, man. Thanks, Collector Pete, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thanks, Wellbore, Cat Fan, Trev, Carmen, anybody who's still here. Thanks for hanging out. Hanging out. Sorry, I read this. I keep getting the wrong thing. I read the up when I was saying hang out. Can't get up early enough. Oh, I understand, man. I understand. No worries.
Even we sometimes.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
We had 30 minutes.
I had less because I
Well,
didn't get out of bed.
Yeah.
But all right, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see y'all later.
See y'all.
Peace out.